There are 5 structures on the mandible bone that we'll need to know for class. The first you are semi-familiar with, the mandibular condyle, which is this rounded process sticking up here. We see another one over on the other side there. These are the processes that stick into the mandibular fossas of the temporal bone to form the hinge joint where the mandible meets the temporal bone. And so this would fit in like so in the mandibular fossas. See how this going in like so and forms a hinge joint. Another process just anterior to this is the coronoid process of the mandible. You'll notice it's triangular in shape, just like the coronoid process on the ulna bone was. And this serves as an attachment point for the temporalis muscle, which is one of the muscles of mastication, otherwise known as chewing. Another site for chewing muscles will be the mandibular ramus. The term ramus roughly means bar of bone, and this entire flat piece here represents the mandibular ramus. It is almost entirely taken up by an insertion point for the masseter muscle. The masseter muscle is a major chewing muscle and takes up most of the space here and grabs onto that to pull the bone up while you're chewing. There are also a couple of foramina that we need to make note of. Let's spin this around a bit. And coming in through the medial portion of the ramus, we find the mandibular foramen here, and then another one on the other side here, coming in. And those openings are for the mandibular nerve, or branch of it called the inferior alveolar nerve, that comes from the trigeminal nerve that we'll learn about later. These particular openings let nerves run into the jawbone to innervate the teeth. It also allows blood vessels to come in. So the mandibular foramen, if you're familiar with having dental work done, that mandibular foramen is a nerve that the dentist is trying to target when trying to numb your lower jaw. That nerve will come through the lower jaw, innervating the teeth, and parts of that nerve will exit here at the mental foramen. We have one there, and we see one on the other side, the mental foramen. And this allows nerves to come out and innervate the lip and chin.